double teams, too. A lot of teams want to prove MP wrong.
And a bit of an unusual path for MP to make his way into the NBA. He refined his game playing overseas in Europe before landing on a roster here in the States.
And heading overseas to work on your game is something I don't think enough young prospects take advantage of. There are some great success stories in the NBA of players who did that, and hopefully MP can add his name to that list.
Man, what a luxury for MP to have handles like that to get himself up.
Jokic with a screen on Smith. Jokic passes to Watson. Denver moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Gordon. Larson with a rebound. Heat leading by 6. MP looking around. And the Heat, another 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Here's Murray. Again, Denver scores.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
A deep 3 from MP. And again, it's Miami from deep.
3 points.
8 seconds left to play in the first. Murray passes to Gordon. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Heat out in front. Up 10. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Miami.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Brown at the 2, Johnson at the 3. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Jamal Murray, and it's Holmes in at the 4-man position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And almost all of the lottery picks in this year's draft coming out of college. Chomps, what's changed over the years?
Yeah, these players in college are making so much money. In some ways, players that are going back to school at times are making just as much, if not more money than they would if they're being drafted. So the NIL money at play is the biggest story. Players no longer have to necessarily sacrifice their earnings. They can get the exposure. They can get the college experience, the big tournament. Also, they can get the big bag, the nice pocket change as well. So whether you stay in college or go to the NBA draft, whether you want to stay abroad, but in most cases enter college basketball, there's a lot of money there in NIL.
Game's popular as ever. Johnson with a bucket.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. A different look for Denver. Jokic is checked in for Valanciunas. And it's Jones in for Holmes. Tyler Hero's checked in for Miami. You know, Shams, last year we heard stars like Kevin Durant say they wish more attention was paid to the game. There is great attention paid to the game in a lot of different areas, and I know a lot of the older players are a little uncomfortable with that. Where do you stand on all of this?
Well, listen, BA, every player deserves to have their perspective heard, and they're the ones playing. They're the product at the end of the day. Trades, signings, free agency, coach hirings, firings, that's all a part of the game as well. I think everyone in the game understands that. For me, as long as I'm being fair, accurate, responsible with everything that I do and my information, that's all that matters. I think that's all players, coaches, execs care about.
Now let's send it down to Ali, who has a report on MP.
Guys, we know MP is a gifted scorer, but tonight he wants to take it to another level. He told me, I'm trying to set an aggressive tone out there for the team. I am going to attack every single chance I get. A one-man scoring machine, but it's all for the team.
Sounds like MP is planning to have a big night. Thanks, Ali. And after pushing the Thunder to 7 games in last year, soaring up for the lob, Bam pounds it home.
Well, he can do that. Adebayo's an excellent athlete, even by NBA standards.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Adebayo, a screen on Johnson. Pass to Hero. Stolen by Jokic. Murray with it. Hero picks him up. Outside Murray.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Now Jokic. Johnson on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Again, Denver scores.
The midi went down easy for Hardaway Jr.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Miami. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Give a lot of credit to this coaching staff for preparing them for that kind of environment. They went in and just executed their game plan.
A different look for Denver. Gordon comes in for Johnson, and it's Watson in for Murray. Miami making a switch here. Bears checked in for Miami. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. And so it's Miami up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Please direct your attention to center court. Get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring it.
Welcome, everybody. This game reveals
the way they have owned the paint. Not only will they win the game, they might not even sweat in the fourth quarter.
And moving on to some awards, these are the 2 players of the week and their respective. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side, he's checked in for Denver. Brown comes in for Hardaway. Miami leading by 17. And let's take a look at Miami. Tyler Hero is out there with MP. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Larson in at the 3 slot.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be.
And after a long time,
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
for a few years, and then the Summer League, and of course at the start of the 2019 season, it was implemented into the NBA.
And it was time. The reaction to the challenge rules in the G League was positive. The league wants to make every effort to get every call right, and this system works well without slowing the game down too much. Hardaway's checked in for Denver. Let's look at the top rebounders from last season. Nikola Jokic, 3rd.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
Nuggets trail by 17. And now let's check in with Allie LaForce to see how Tim Hardaway's doing. Allie?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for the Nuggets provided some info for us. He confirmed that it's shin splints, and it's causing a great deal of discomfort right now. Though it'll take some time to fully recover from this injury, the staff has given him the green light to play on it. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks. Appreciate the update.
Yeah, so much changes around the league year to year, but the danger and impact of injury remains largely the same. It's not enough to be good. You gotta be lucky too.
Murray from outside. Here's Jokic. And a nice finish on the layup. Jokic has got 16 points now.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
And he's going for the oop here. And Adebayo slams it in.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
1:02 left to play in the 3rd quarter. And here's Jokic. 16 points for him. Hardaway from outside. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Larson. MP outside. There's a screen by Wiggins. MP, the pass to Wiggins. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Athleticism at its finest. Wiggins making a statement.
There's 31 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Jokic with a screen on Wiggins. Murray for 3 with the putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. 18 points for him.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. And there's the lob.
Yeah, and Wiggins' teammates trust him to finish off alley-oops. His timing on these is just very impressive.
Murray from outside. Drills it from deep. Murray's got 20.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Heat out in front, leading by 17. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. Nikola Jokic is out there with Cameron Johnson. And it's Strother in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. And he's going for the lob! Up high and down it goes on the lob.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. The drive by Murray. He gets it in there. He's got 22.
Murray is an opportunistic player. When he sees a lane open up, he jumps.
And we played through about a minute here in the 4th. Hammers the lob through.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Off target from outside.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
And it's in there. Smith's got 25 points in the game.
Well, even though he hasn't been in the league a long time, MP knows exactly where to get his points.
Brown passes to Murray. Drops in the 3.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
There, the screen. And it's Smith penetrating. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. A different look for Denver.
Substitution on the floor.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the deep.